Hello fans, followers, customers. I welcome you today for another video at HPerformance here in our dyno room. Today we want to present you our new 700 horsepower kit, which we have released for the old steel block generation, here the CZGB, but also the CEPB and the CEPA, TTRS 8J Mark 1 and RS3 Mark 1. This kit, the heart of the kit, has the TC870XT, which you already know from the DASA and the DNWA platform. And also we have downpipe, intake, charge cooling, everything is included in this kit to make the 700 horsepower reliable. The kit comes as a fully plug and play kit. This means you can order this on our website and you can install the kit into a complete version RS3, TTRS or RS3 Mark 1. And you can upload the software which you get for the RS3 CZGB engine with our remote flashing dongle in the next weeks, and you have a fully complete tailored setup. The strength of this kit is the reproducibility of the performance. This means that you have a setup that can consistently reproduce 700 horsepower due to an intercooler system which we tailored for these vehicles to resist any conditions. This means that you can drive this power on and on and on and on, and you will see a constant 700 horsepower plus minus a little bit depending on additional mods that you can add to the kit. What we wanted to do now, we wanted to measure the car on the dyno, and we wanted to show you the intake air temperature of this car as a factor of reliability and reproducibility of the performance. And then you can see that we can make push for push for push for push and end up at the same consistent power level. For those of you who don't know this, when the intake air temperature under full load exceeds 50, 55 or even 60 degrees, the car is in a kind of safety mode, which means that it throws really a lot of fuel into the combustion chamber to cool down the engine. This is way beyond anything that has to do with performance and reliability, and we wanted to get as far as possible away from these temperature ranges, as they just show you that you have an undersized intercooling system which makes your power not reproducible. Okay, so let's start ventilation and everything. Let's go in the car and make a dyno pull and see what kind of power numbers we can achieve. So the car is already warm from our first test which we made in German, so we don't need to make a lot of warm-up for the car. We can directly start. Just activate the cooling fan and the exhaust gas extraction from our dyno room. The synchronization of the dyno has already been done from our previous German video, so we can directly start then the measuring process. Just open up the lock in the meanwhile. So 45 degrees actual intake air temperature. Here we go, now it's done. Close to 30 degrees at the end of the pull. 5 degrees above ambient air, 25 actual temperature in the dyno. We're seeing 705 horsepower, 851 Newton meters. So as you can see also the lines lying above each other. So we did already 5-6 pulls all over 700 horsepower, very consistent 700 horsepower, and we exceeded the pull in the fourth gear 5 degrees above the ambient air temperature. So this really shows you we have a rock solid intercooling setup which makes power reliable in this car and which allows us to drive consistent and stressless this power. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put the car on the street and make acceleration tests 100 to 200 kilometers per hour. This will just take us a little time to get to Mexico, but then we can show you what is a full weight RS3 8V1 as a representative for the steel block engines with the 700 horsepower setup, able to do performance wise. You will see in a few minutes. Thank you very much.